Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So, a bit of a volatile day as we were expecting yesterday, and two key levels to watch. One is obviously what we bounced off, which was this previous weekly swing low in the week of the 22nd of May. That was at 52.58, and then we've also broken through this pin bar here at 52.90. So, touch and go still for me. I'm not entirely convinced of what's going on. This could just reverse here and come back down and just form a much bigger range. So I think it's important that we have the current high of the week in as well. There is a bit of a range bar at that level, nothing else further. So it could be a flag break for a continuation of this, move to the upside, or it could be some kind of rejection for another leg down as well. Nothing concrete just yet. Moving down to the 3 hour, the moving averages have held. We've come back to test the 150 yesterday to 52.58 and then got going. But you see what I mean? There's gaps down pretty much at every bar. There's gaps. So don't really trust the level that we're in at the moment. The other thing that bugs me is if you draw a trend line from the low of last week to the first low of this week, that to me forms the first trend line, and we did dip below it. So could be a bit of a consolidation flag. I mean, in my mind, the 3 hours looking positive to a degree, but I'd prefer a couple more green bars than just one green bar before going sideways. And then when we get to the hour, the above and below the moving averages continue. So see over the last 2 days, above, below, above, below, above. So quite a simple setup for us today. I'm just going to fine tune this level and add in the zone, and then do that. So for me today, you're obviously looking for longs, but I would prefer, very similar to yesterday, I was really looking for the longs on the break. But I think if we come back to 52.88, 52.83, that would get me interested. And then if we just drop down to the 15-minute, you'll probably find a 15-minute level as well. No, we won't. Very interesting. Just one on the top here. Just check for the gaps. There's a gap right in the middle of nowhere. Another little one there. So there's no real structure there. Put a level there nevertheless. That is the gap, and that is at 52.76. So just put that trend line in. Watch for the pullbacks down to 52.94. I don't think 5300 is just going to break through and run. I think you'll reject it, and you're going to come down to 52.95, 52.88, or 52.83, or even as low as this gap here at 52.76. And then I would be paying attention to see if price action does form, and I'd want pin bars, engulfing bars, or inside bars on a level. And you can see this level wasn't really respected sideways until this pin bar, but then you still had a pretty big move back because of the gaps that were here, which also means that those gaps are also open. So the swing low of yesterday is also open, so don't be too surprised if you make a move back to 52.60. Not looking for the shorts. I think we try and work with the moving averages if they stay like this, but the fact that they've been above and below the moving averages for 2 days does give me a little bit of a worry. So what we're waiting for is just to see what structure happens on these levels I've given you. If you do get a bullish structure, then you're looking for 5300 again, and I would expect at least 2 tests there. So this is the first one. I expect another one. I would take profit. If it then breaks through, then I'd wait for a pullback before getting in long again on 5300. So that's kind of my view for today. Just be careful and be patient, I think, rather than careful. This is very volatile, and you can see it. I mean, when you drill out, you can see on the 8 hour, big up, big down, big up, big down, big confusion, and lots of levels in amongst here. So don't expect a break immediately. And the thing is that you do have is an inverse cup and handle formation, and then you've got the bigger flag here. So patience is key, because if a flag does break and retest, you have a measured move of around 6% move up, which is 3,000 points. Okay, anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.